The Women on Farms project is intensifying calls for women farm workers and dwellers to be prioritised in the country's land redistribution process. The group recently handed over a memorandum calling on one of the wealthiest men in the country, that's Johan Rupert, to support calls for a tax on the richest 1% of the population. Let's speak about this then with Carmen Louw. She's co-director at Women on Farms. Carmen, a very good afternoon to you. Thank you for being on Newsfeed PM. Let's talk about your ultimate goal with this project.
Good afternoon. The ultimate goal is to have a wealth tax introduced that will be used for improved service delivery and for land reform to ensure that women farm workers and dwellers have access to sufficient land.
And what sort of treatment are women farm workers and dwellers receiving currently in general, and specifically when it comes to land, where we're seeing land sharing schemes and the rest of it?
In general, they are very marginalized on farms and live precarious livelihoods because they're mostly seasonal or casual workers and often unemployed. On the issue of land, they don't have independent right to live on the farm. They can live on a farm if their partner, father or brothers work on the farm. So once the male partner's right to work on the farm terminates, women are often find themselves destitute and evicted from farms.
And the issue with land, Carmen, is not just about allocating someone a piece of land, a plot, a stand, right? Because one of the other crucial considerations, as you've put it, is to give women productive land.
Yes. The issue of land, farm work women are landless for generations. And the farm workers are descendants of slaves whose land has been taken since colonial times. And they've been, on farms, they've been secondary or just add-on workers and not fully recognized. So they don't have independent income, and they're dependent on male farmers and male partners, which makes them very vulnerable. And we see that in the high incidences of gender-based violence that occur on farms, because they are trapped in violent relationships because they don't have any other income or they don't have any other accommodation. And that's why they need productive land to generate independent income and livelihoods.
Last month, you were at Remgro to hand over a memorandum calling for Johan Rupert, one of the, I think, top 2 wealthiest men in this country. You want him to support the 1% wealth tax on the richest segment of the population. This happened in September. Has he responded? Will he help you?
Well, he has responded, indicating that he pays enough taxes. But we are calling for additional tax because the 1% wealthiest people in the country, they own 55% of the country's wealth. That while many of the ordinary workers and people are unemployed and farm workers don't even earn a 4,000 rand per month. So we've responded and saying that we need to also endorse or support the call for an additional wealth tax for that 1% to deal with the question of South Africa's gross inequality.
We are in election season. Yes, these are local government elections, but politicians at this time of the political cycle are usually more willing to listen and entertain certain demands. Do you see a gap here for yourselves to make use of the campaigning period to basically put these demands to the various governments in the provinces and municipalities and maybe get them on board?
Yes, on the 7th of October, we had a land dialogue, and the Drakensberg municipality sent representatives as well as the Department of Agriculture. And I think that is part of sensitizing voters to their particular constituencies. The big leaders, however, we've extended an invitation to Minister Louw, who was not available, or she's too busy electioneering to come to attend the dialogue. We've also reached out to Minister Tokoza on various occasions, and she's not willing to meet with farm worker women.
Carmen Louw, good to speak to you. Carmen Louw is with the Women on Farms project. She's co-director there. Thank you for your time and enjoy the rest of your day.